Lo mein, a Chinese takeout favorite, is all about stir-fried noodles and savory goodness. My version may not be the most traditional, but it's tastier and healthier than takeout and perfect for using up leftover veggies. It's a quick, easy dinner that's just as good for lunch the next day. Let's get started. First thing first, if you are using dried shiitake mushrooms instead of fresh ones, go ahead and soak them in water for at least 30 minutes. Once they are fully hydrated and squishy, squeeze out the water and set them aside. Now chop up half an onion. I slice mine not too thin. For the carrot, I use about a third. Cut into matchsticks. A pop of orange color is always delightful. You don't need to stick to my choice of vegetables here, but I prefer using hearty vegetables. Next, I slice the rehydrated shiitake mushrooms, and I like to remove the stems because they can be quite tough when dried. I'm also using king oyster mushroom, sliced up as well, but again, feel free to substitute with whatever you have on hand. I have 3 spring onions split in halves and cut into about 1.5-inch strips. I love adding cabbage to my stir-fry noodles because it's hearty and healthy. I'm using about 100 gram or 3.5 ounces of red cabbage shredded. Let me wash this. I've also got some shredded broccoli that I prepared yesterday for my salad, so I'm going to toss in a handful. I've got about 3 to 4 garlic cloves minced and ready to go. For the stir-fry sauce, I mixed together soy sauce, dark soy sauce, black vinegar for a slight acidity, oyster sauce, and hoisin sauce. Then set it aside. For my protein, I'm keeping it simple with fried hard tofu that I picked up from the Chinese grocery store. If you want to use chicken or beef, you can use a couple of spoons of the sauce we made to marinate the protein of your choice. I'm using cooked fresh egg noodles, but any noodles will work well, like udon noodles or even spaghetti. I've rinsed my noodles under water and drained them according to the packet instructions. Time for the fun part. In a large wok or pan over medium-high heat, I add about a tablespoon of neutral oil, followed by the onion and minced garlic. When the onion becomes translucent and the garlic is fragrant, I dump in all the prepared vegetables and mushrooms, except for the green onion. I vigorously toast the vegetables until they are slightly wilted. This is when I add the tofu and spring onion. If you're using meat, you can take the vegetables out and cook your meat until about 90% done. I reduce the heat to low and then add the noodles and stir-fry sauce. Again, constantly toast so the sauce is evenly distributed and nothing gets burnt or overcooked. I give it a taste and decided to add half teaspoon of stevia or sugar to balance the flavor. I finish it off with ground black pepper and a splash of toasted sesame oil. The noodles soak up that savory sauce perfectly. The veggies are crisp yet tender, the mushrooms are earthy and juicy, and the tofu adds a nice bite. Have you got some veggies to use up? Why not try this recipe this weekend? And don't forget to check out my passiu recipe or my super quick japchae recipe for more yummy noodle ideas. Thanks for your company. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more tried and true recipes. Until next time, keep cooking!